this is it. The guy's turned $400 into $200,000 and won the trading competition. This is a guy that used to get wrecked before Sniper School. This video will let you know how we're going to get the Tesla to you. Oh, and here are the results. When I asked people if they were going to buy NIO or Solana, they said that... Hey.
What's up, guys? Today's the day. Gonna get the Tesla. If this doesn't get you excited, I don't know what will. But the key here is make sure you guys enroll in Sniper School. So I decided to take the 40,000 from ByBit and doubled it. Decided to upgrade myself to an S model here, so pretty excited.
Bro, you have a Tesla. I'm like over the moon right now. Look at that roof. Are you enjoying it?
Yes. Yeah, it's nice.
Nice, bro.
Can't complain.
Did you ever think you would? I knew back then you said you wanted to get one, but now you got one, bro. I'm so excited for you. Very proud of you, bro. Jeez, you did it, dude. You won the competition. You got the Tesla. Thank you, bro. Thank you for just being a huge ass inspiration and taking everything and just putting it to work and just doing incredible, bro. I think it's time that it's very clear that you've gone next level with trading, and I think it's time now just to let's give the audience some of the tips. So what are the biggest tips that you would give the audience?
What's going on, everybody? Degen David D here. As you heard it from Sheldon himself, what are some advice? What are some tips that I can share with you here today? And what I'm here to tell you is that I'm going to share with you 3 things that should be able to help you guys having more success with trades and overall just better understanding for where you guys are at in the trading journey. Tip number 1, patience. There's a saying, you must have patience. How many of you guys want to go out there and get paid? Well, the key here is you have to have patience. And part of what goes into that is setting yourself up for a trading strategy. And we talk about this all the time in the live sessions. As a matter of fact, I shared this on my Twitter that I recently started within the community. This was a post June 28th. So as you guys can see on this particular post, translated into this chart here, what I have drawn here is basically different levels, levels of what we call support and levels of what we call resistance. And I've also drawn a Fibonacci tool here, just to kind of give me some different levels to look at as far as potential pullbacks and where some entries could be. It played out perfectly, literally to the resistance line. So how did I do that? If you look here at the sniper setups, I simply went to Injective Protocol, and you can see here on Crypto Banter's Discord, this is the chart of Injective Protocol. It's on the 8-hour. And if you look at my chart, it's literally the same thing on the 8-hour. Except now I have a couple of other indicators on here. And you guys, this is what's great, is that many of you guys have different indicators that you use personally that you may like, Bollinger Bands, so on and so forth, money flow indicator. For me here, I've got order blocks. This is something that's newly promoted as well in the live sessions, Lux Algo. I know Craig talks about it a lot and it's been very helpful, but you guys can see here, this was strategy for the entry. And what's incredible is that you guys can see here this red wick right here. It went straight into the green box, which is a support level. And that also tied in with the Fibonacci level. And what's incredible is that it literally bounced perfectly. And that was essentially a 14% move. So at 10x leverage, that's 140%. At 5x leverage, that's 70% in profits. So the key here is just don't worry about chasing these pumps. There's always going to be some new setups. There's so many different coins, thousands of different coins. And what's incredible is that the community that we have here in Sniper School, and especially on the live sessions, is that everybody is constantly sharing all these different setups that are happening as we speak in the moment. You know, again, if I can do this, you guys can do it too. And this is something that's very practical that you guys can do yourself. Make sure you guys learn how to use the indicators that are taught to you in Sniper School. There's another cohort coming up and those seats are going to fill up pretty quick. Would hate for you guys to miss out on that opportunity. So make sure you guys subscribe in the link below, get your seat, get your spot, and we'll see you guys. Number 2, learn something new every single day. And there's another part to this. Not only learn something new every single day, but write it down. So I practice what I preach. As a matter of fact, I have some examples here. This is a book that I have called the Full Focus Planner. I can't live without this book. It's literally saved me so much time. But like for example, the crazy week that I had here, I'm taking notes constantly. I've got my schedule down. I'm constantly taking notes. I'm writing things down. I've got a yellow pad here as well. They say using a yellow pad to take notes, so important. But why do I say this? Because there's almost new things that you can learn every single day, and that's an option. And how do you know that you're retaining that information? A lot of people actually don't retain information that they see. They only retain information that they write down. So write it down, but also revisit them. So for example, every night, if I can, I'll take my journal, or I'll take anything I've taken notes on, and just try to remember what they were, why did I write them down, and that way I can kind of internalize it, because over time I'm going to internalize those things, and essentially they're part of who I am now, as far as like indicators or anything in trading, learning certain things. They say if you're constantly writing things down and you memorize them, then essentially you're erasing the drawing board, and you can allow new things and new goals and new things that you want to learn for wherever your goals are. The great thing that you guys can do too is your trading journal. Make sure that you guys are documenting everything in your trading career. Or let's just say, hey, this is the new account I started with ByBit. This is how much I started off with. Like, track all your trades and see your growth, and see if there's mistakes that have been made, and how do you avoid those mistakes? Because again, without taking these notes and without holding yourself accountable, how are you going to learn from those things? So again, it's going the extra mile and writing things down. And yes, it takes time. Yes, it's easy not to do, but it's also easy to do. We take our losses, but when you win a trade as well, you need to also give yourself credit. And why did that trade work out so well? Like, what made sense in the planning stage of it? Were you marking down the Fibonacci levels correctly? Were you marking down the support and resistance levels correctly? Were you on the live session that week? Really pay attention to these little things, these little nuances. And they say it's the little things that make a big difference. Number 3, consistency. The question you have to ask yourself is, are you guys consistent? And do you have something practical that you do on a daily basis that is allowing you to achieve your goals and your dreams, right? So for me personally, that I'm busy. I run a business. I've got a lot of time that's soaked up in there. A music hobby, I've got kids, I've got family, I've got responsibilities. I'm doing trading on a part-time basis, and I've been able to see a lot of success. And maybe a lot of you are wondering, how does he do it, and how I make my decisions when it comes to trading. The first thing I do is I get up usually around 7 in the morning. The first thing I'm doing is I'm checking the shows. So I'll kind of catch up on what's going on with the market. What I do as well is I will go onto Discord. So if you look at my screen here, this is my Discord, and I've talked about it all the time, but I have access to the charts that Crypto Banter has. If you look here on Sheldon the Sniper, there's another tab called Sniper Setups. And under Sniper Setups are all the coins that they talk about. Not all of them, but a majority of them. And then what do? I go straight to my chart, and I'm drawing out the levels, the resistance, the support, the Fibonacci's. Obviously, I have my own indicators, but you can see very closely here that I also have the same levels mapped out here. Again, it gives me the main lens to look at, and then now I'm coming in, giving it another look, and it allows me to make that decision. And then what's the best part after that is that we have the live sessions at 9:15, and these are every day, Monday through Friday. We talk about these setups. Maybe there's some new setups that I didn't even think about, or I wasn't even paying attention to, or that weren't even in the Discord chart. So again, the Discord charts are great, but it's a place where you can start from. And then the live sessions is just kind of like an advanced trading session where you can learn more different setups. A lot of times we'll all take the trades together and we all win together, right? And then sometimes the trades don't go the way we want them to, and we all get stopped out together, but we're all learning together. And that's what's the most important thing, right? So that's kind of my daily regimen. And I think this is something that everybody can do. It's no secret. If you do this once a week, then you're probably not going to see the results that I see. But if you do this every single day or every day that you can, and you're following it to the T, I can promise you there's going to be some differences in your trading. And my hope is for it to be a success. You're going to learn all these basics and all these fundamentals, some of the things that I'm covering here with the different levels and why I'm drawing it if you guys enroll in Sniper School. But again, the key here, guys, is being consistent and implementing something that's going to work, a strategy that becomes a habit. And there's a saying, it takes 21 days to create a habit. So you may do this for a week, you may do this for a couple of weeks, but the goal here is to do it for 21 days and then test yourself and track your trades and see how your trades are doing with this new strategy, guys.
I'm so excited for you. Like that's absolutely incredible, but I'm a little bit intrigued with what happened. So basically you got given $40,000 from winning the competition or Tesla. You chose the cash and then you doubled it and you got the better Tesla. Please explain.
Initially, I would have never considered a Tesla if it wasn't for the competition. Took the 40,000 cash, and then I was talking to 𝗬𝗁. He's like, "Man, do you think you can double it?" I said, "Man, I don't know." And then next thing you know, I'm sending him screenshots of how I did it.
What trade did you take? Was it a long or a short?
Yeah, it was a live session. Dylan played a big role to that, but it was a render long, and it was also a phantom long, and yeah, man.
Bro, I'm so proud of you, dude. Jeez, you did it, dude. You won the competition, you got the Tesla.
And so I was actually pretty public with part of this journey. As a matter of fact, on my Twitter, I posted some trades that I took. And in fact, I made these trades on the actual live session. I said, yeah, I'm going long on Render. I'm going long on Phantom. Again, credit to the live session. So guys, I'm just a story. I was a person that made it happen. Again, if I can do this, you guys can do it too. I don't know your story, but you got to stick with it. So just before I end this video, I just want to give a quick shout out to ByBit and their platform. It's been amazing. If it wasn't for this competition and ByBit throwing this, I would have never had this opportunity to meet Crypto Banter, to win the Tesla, to just experience everything that I have been through just in these past few months. All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and end this video. As a recap, there's 3 things that I shared with you guys here today. Right? So the first one is having patience. Number 2 is learning something new every single day, but also writing it down. It's not just 1, it's 2. Combine both, right? And number 3, being consistent. Have something in your daily regimen, your daily routine that involves trading, right? Whether it's just starting to watch the shows first or just looking at the charts on Discord, trying to understand them, implementing into your charts, right? Start using TradingView. If you haven't used TradingView, learn it, right? And there's all of these things are covered in Sniper School, guys. If you haven't taken Sniper School yet, what are you waiting for, right? Get started. We have a link below, right? Don't miss the next cohort. There's nothing that we're asking for. You're simply signing up with one of these exchanges, and then you're depositing your own money, and then you're trading with your own money. And our goal is for you to see success with the money that you're putting in and see profits and see success. We have the next cohort. The seats are filling up quick. This is not a joke. The spots are limited, and there's no telling how many more cohorts we're going to do. Right? What if we decide, hey, we're going to stop after the next 2, and you miss your chance on enrolling into Sniper School and missing out on all the live sessions? All right, guys. So I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the tips. Follow me on Twitter. If you guys like the information that you heard here today, follow me at 𝗙𝗀𝗍𝗻𝗍 and sign up for Sniper School. Make sure you guys do that. And with that being said, we'll see you guys on the next trade.
The door. What do you